How well do you know your flowers? Today we're going to play a quick game of Guess the Plant since it's cold and rainy anyway and there's not much to do out in the garden. I'm going to give you a little hint about the flower and then you guess and I will tell you the answer. Keep track as we go along how many you get right and which ones are stumping you. Let's get started. These elegant flowers take their name from the Greek word for rainbow and they live up to it with almost every color imaginable. Iris. This is one of the very first flowers to appear in late winter, sometimes pushing right up through the snow, bringing cheerful pops of color. Crocus. This sunny bloomer has been used in herbal salves and teas for ages, and it also attracts tons of friendly garden pollinators. Calendula. This plant looks like it's covered in bright flowers, but the color doesn't come from petals. They're actually papery bracts that glow in the sun. Bougainvillea. These early blooming flowers bring cheerful color to cool, damp spring days, long before most plants wake up. Primrose, primula. These airy, daisy-like flowers sway on long stems and practically thrive on neglect, bringing a cloud of pink, white, or magenta into summer gardens. Cosmos. These stately spires of blue, purple, and white tower over the garden and are a favorite for cottage-style borders. Delphinium. With star-shaped blooms and intense fragrance, this plant is a floral symbol seen everywhere, from bouquets to summer borders. Lily, Lilium. This bedding classic blooms non-stop all summer and comes in nearly every color, including speckles and stripes. Petunia. This shrub is famous for blooms that shift colors depending on the soil pH. Think pink, blue, and everything in between. Hydrangea. With dangling two-tone flowers that look like tiny ballerina skirts, this plant brings non-stop color to shady areas. Fuchsia. This evergreen shrub bursts with huge clusters of blooms in late spring and thrives especially well in the Pacific Northwest. Rhododendron. Loved by hummingbirds, this plant sends up spires of nectar-rich blooms in blues, reds, and purples all summer long. Salvia, sometimes sage. This is my favorite herbaceous perennial. It's great at the front of the border, it tolerates some shade, you can divide it easily, and some of them like to spread themselves around. Geranium. Also called grape hyacinths, these tiny spring bulbs form clusters of deep blue, bead-like blooms shaped like little grapes. Muscari. This plant is in the onion family, and sometimes gardeners use the seed heads for dried flower displays and holiday decorations. Allium. This fragrant herb is beloved for its calming scent, silvery stems, and ability to attract bees while repelling deer. Lavender, Lavandula. These spiky, pea-like flower towers pop up in shades of blue, pink, and purple, sometimes carpeting entire fields. Lupin, Lupinus. This romantic favorite produces lush, ruffled blooms with a scent gardeners wait all year for. Brief but unforgettable. Peony, Paeonia. This vine drapes itself in long, fragrant clusters of purple flowers that look like waterfalls in bloom. Wisteria. These spring favorites come in endless colors and patterns and were once so valuable that they caused an economic craze in the 1600s. Tulip, Tulipa. Often called black-eyed Susans, these golden daisy-like flowers are tough, drought-tolerant, and bloom for months. Rudbeckia. These fragrant, waxy flowers are commonly used to make Hawaiian leis and smell sweet enough to stop you in your tracks. Plumeria. Known worldwide as the symbol of love, this plant has thousands of varieties, from tiny miniatures to giant climbers. Rose. Rosa. This tropical beauty sports huge, bold blooms, sometimes the size of your hand, and is often used for fruity teas. Hibiscus. One of the easiest cut flowers to grow, these bright, bold blooms thrive in heat and just keep producing all season long. Zinnia. This showstopper comes in almost every color and size. From tiny pom-poms to giant dinner plates, you'll find a variety for every garden. Dahlia. This hardy wildflower is loved by butterflies and bees, and you might also recognize it from herbal immune support teas. Echinacea. These tall flower spikes grow from corms and are packed with colorful, ruffled blooms, so striking that florists use them constantly in bouquets. Gladiola, gladiolus. This climbing vine covers trellises with star-shaped blooms in shades from deep purple to soft pink. It's often called the Queen of Climbers. Clematis. So how'd you do? Let me know in the comments how many you got right, which ones were the toughest, and if you're enjoying this content or want more gardening content, subscribe, and I hope to see you again in the next video soon. Bye.